A robo company's stock jumped 460% in one day. And for the first time ever, one of the big AI labs made a profit. Welcome to Chai, Current Happenings in AI, your weekly dose of AI. I'm recording on Sunday, August 23rd, 2026, week 4, episode. Today, we look at the top 5 stories of the week, one trend, and what is coming. This week, AI stopped burning money and started making it. Let's get on to story number. Story number 1. A robo company had the wildest stock market debut of the year. Last week I told you, watch this space. Robos are where AI gets a body. This week, that agreed. The money agreed. Unitree makes robos in China, robo dogs, and the humanoid robots that can box, dance, and do backflips. On Tuesday, Unitree listed on the Shanghai stock market. That is an IPO. Unitree raised $905 million and demand was enormous. For every share on sale, investors asked for 80,000. So then the trading started during the day. The stock rose as much as 629%, it seems. It closed the day up 460 points. So on one trading day, the company is now worth about $50 billion. And the timing was perfect. The World Robo Conference ran in Beijing the same week. More than 300 companies showing their robots, it seems. Unitree's booth had robots boxing and playing table tennis with visitors. Now the number that matters to you and me. Unitree sells its small humanoid robo, the R1, for 5,000. This is less than many used cars. A walking robo at gadget prices. So here is my question for you. Would you put a $6,000 humanoid robo in your home? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments. Story number 2. An AI lab made money. That has never happened before. I know we talked about Microsoft last week, but here we are talking about the frontier AI lab. Anthropic reportedly had a quarter to remember. So now I say reportedly, because these numbers come from company documents seen by Bloomberg, it seems. They are not audited public accounts. Keep that in mind. Now the numbers from April to June, Anthropic made more than $11.5 billion in revenue. The same quarter last year, the number was 787 million. So the revenue grew more than 14 times in 1 year. Here is the historic part. After paying the normal running cost, the money was left over about $559 million of operating profit. No frontier AI lab has ever done that. Training and running these models eats billions. The whole industry runs on that investor money. So why did it change? Mostly because the computing costs are falling fast and the prices we pay for using Claude did not fall as fast. Compare that with OpenAI. OpenAI reportedly loses about $14 billion a year and is still heading for a $1 trillion stock market listing. One warning, Anthropic itself says it may not stay profitable the whole year. Big data center builds are coming. So here is a question. An AI lab is finally profitable. Does that make you trust them more or less? More or less? Put it in the comments. Story number 3. While Anthropic counts profits, OpenAI signed one of the biggest infrastructure deals in tech history. On Monday, OpenAI, Nvidia, and SoftBank's energy company announced a giant data center campus in Ohio. The place has a history. This land was once used to enrich uranium for the American nuclear program. Now look at the size. Up to 8 gigawatts of computing power. One large nuclear reactor produces about 1 gigawatt. So this one campus will need about 8 reactors worth of electricity just for AI. OpenAI is signing a lease for 20 years and Nvidia went even further. It invests $1.5 billion in the energy company. It becomes the only chip supplier for the site. On top of that, it guarantees up to $105 billion of payments if things goes wrong. $105 billion. as a guarantee. So the construction alone means 35,000 jobs. Here is what this tells us. The AI race is no longer only about smart models. It is about land, power, and chips. The AI race has become an energy race now. My question for you, a 20-year commitment for technology that changes every 6 months, is that smart or crazy? Smart or crazy? Put that in the comments. Story number 4. From tomorrow, ChatGPT starts showing ads across Europe. OpenAI announced in this week. On Monday, August 24th, ads switch on in 31 European markets: Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and more. The United States got ads in February. Since then, UK, Canada, Japan, Brazil, and others. Europe is the biggest expansion so far. So who sees the ads? Only people on the free plan. If you pay for Plus, about 23 euros a month for UK, or $21 here in US, or for the Pro for our enterprise, you see nothing. OpenAI promises 3 things. Ads stay clearly separate from the answers. Advertisers cannot see your charts, and your conversations are not shared with them. But here is the detail many people missed. You can opt out of personalized ads. That changes which ads you see, not whether you see ads. Remember story 2. OpenAI reportedly loses $14 billion a year. So hundreds of millions of people are using ChatGPT for free. Those free users are now paying with their attention. This is how the internet has always paid for free things. The free AI era is slowly ending. So my question, ads inside your AI are 23 euros a month or $21 a month? Put that in the comments. Tell me in the comments whether ads or you want to pay. Story number 5. This one is for everyone who builds things. On Thursday, Slack launched Slack Code. It puts AI coding agents directly into the Slack channel. Claude Code, Devin, GitHub Copilot, all launch partners. So here is how it works. Your team is chatting about a bug. You tag the coding agent right there in the conversation. The agent opens a project channel and start working. And here is the important part. Everyone can watch. The team sees every change the agent proposes. You get a live preview. Anyone can comment, and the agent adjusts. A person approves the work before anything ships. That's a beauty. Until now, AI coding was a solo activity. One developer, one terminal, one agent. Slack made it a team activity. The work happens in the open where everyone can see it and steer it. And it is free on every Slack plan. You only need your own subscription for the agent you tag. I will try this on my own projects this week. If you want a walkthrough, so say so in the comments. My question, would you let an AI agent write the code in front of your whole team in the open? Yes or no? Put it in the comments. Now the trend of the week. Look at the 5 stories again. They are all the same story. An AI lab turned a profit. A robo maker had a record IPO. And Nvidia guaranteed $105 billion. And ChatGPT free users are becoming ad revenue. The trend this week, AI turned into a money machine. For 3 years, AI was a science story that burned investors' money. This week, it behaved like a business. What is driving it? Computing costs keep falling. The products found paying customers, and the investors who funded years of losses now wants returns. So what does it mean for you? 3 things. Free AI gets ads. You saw that in the story 4. AI companies now answer to shareholders, not only to researchers. And the price war between the models gets even harder. If you build with AI, there is a good news. But listen to the other side too. Anthropic's profit comes from company documents, not audited accounts. OpenAI still reportedly loses $14 billion a year. And Unitree's stock trades at about 850 times its yearly earnings. Investors pay $850 today for every $1 the company earns. That is a bubble math. So question for you. So which one is it? Is AI a real business now or a bubble with better numbers? Real or bubble? Put it in the comments. So what's coming ahead? 2 dates, both about money. Monday, August 24, the ChatGPT ads story 4 go live across Europe. If you are in Europe, open ChatGPT on Monday and see it for yourself. And Wednesday, August 26th, Nvidia reports its quarterly earnings after the US markets close. Why does one earnings report matter so much? Because the whole AI company prices itself on Nvidia's numbers. Every data center, every model, every AI stock, they all move with this one report. And here is my call on the record. Nvidia reports another record quarter and the stock still drops, because when expectations are this high, even a record can disappoint. Agree or disagree? Tell me in the comments and we'll check it in the next week. Time to close. If you remember one line from today, make it this one. This week, AI stopped being a science project and becoming a business. The profits are real now, so are the bills, and so are the ads. Every story today is sourced. All the links are in the description. Next week, we will know Nvidia's numbers and whether my call was right. If this is useful, like, subscribe and share it with your friends. See you next week.